Well, welcome to a very busy Westport, people. I'm several minutes late getting started because of my inability to select the correct multiplayer setting in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Thank you, people, for your patience for these 5 minutes. Congratulations, everyone who has got yourselves in there with your Chinooks, your 500Cs. I'm very pleased to see that. I've got, oh yes, someone's brought an S76. Very pleased to see that. I'm seeing a blue and white 500C over there, so I'm thinking that's probably going to be our friend Bill. What else do we have here? In case you didn't notice on that windsock, what we have here is a very strong southwesterly, so that's going to make our hover taxi over to the main runway quite fun. Alright, let me just see what's happening on the chat here. Thanks everyone for joining this fly-along adventure. This is going to be quite nuts. Oh, here's just another S76 coming. I'll just maybe need to turn on the nameplates for the multiplayer. I'll have to find out where to do that in the menu. Just get inside to... Whew, there we go, close the doors. That is quite a racket outside with all these helicopters going, isn't it? What fun. What fun, you good people. Alright, that's definitely working. So, my helicopters... that's interesting. The rotors were going around before, but now they're not, so... rotor brake is down. Okay, alright. We'll get this thing started up in a minute. So we're at Westport. Voju, you're at the other end of the field in a llama. Okay, that's good. You guys in the 60s can't remove those GPUs attached to your hips. The 60s? The 60s. I'm just looking around seeing if I can see GPUs attached to anyone. Oh, look at this. This is exciting stuff. I am in the spearmint flavoured 500C. ZK Hotel Echo Romeo, which I believe is a real life 500C, which is based in Nelson in the north end of the North Island of New Zealand. Oh, what excitement. All of this going on. Oh, MH60s. So, why aren't I seeing any MH60s? Oh, lots of Hughes going on out there. I'm pleased to see that. Very pleased to see that. Who's looking forward to the hover taxi in this 19-knot southwesterly coming into Westport today? I am. Hello, Norwegian Flight Sim. You are very welcome from Norway. That is very special. Now, who is that in the 500C doing a very superb job of hover taxiing there? Now, how do I turn on the nameplates for the multiplayers? I have just forgotten how to do that, so I might just need to see if I can quickly study how to do that. Where is that? Is that in flight interface? Show traffic nameplates, is that the one? Oh yeah, there we go. Now I can admire your individual pieces of work and call out either very good or spectacularly not so good flight. We celebrate spectacle of all flavours, people. Oh, this is exciting stuff in Westport on the far western coast of the South Island of New Zealand. It's a good place to fly today because we are, well, it's morning, so we can fly with real life flight conditions. And what's happened to that to the max helicopter there, which is lacking any kind of rotor or Rick to the max? I just don't see... I see an outline of a Chinook, but not a whole lot else. I'm going to get very easily distracted here. So what we're going to be doing is flying up the Buller River. So we'll maybe just have a quick little scenic over Westport first. We'll come up the Buller River. You can see the gorge here. There's some sharp turns. We'll maybe stay about 500 feet above ground level, and we'll come up to Murchison here. Murchison has got much lighter winds, mercifully, and we will find it's an east-west runway here. What's the field elevation at Murchison? More info. Field elevation is 523. All right, Hotel Papa Romeo Alpha, you are modelling excellent hover taxiing skills. I am admiring what you're doing there. Thanks, Ben. We've got that sorted out, so I think we're all good there. Xbox users using a 2020 port of what? The 60? The MH60? Better get this 500C started up, eh? Better get this started up now. Can I remember to do this without a checklist? Love the beige interior. Oh, the vinyl interior of this 500C. It is an absolute stunner. Look how good that material looks. It's so good. I think they've done such a great job with that interior. It looks really, really great. Really great. Really great. I'm glad you called that one out. Oh, is that so Owen 2404 is in an MH60. Is that what's happening there? Is that why I'm not seeing it fully drawn out or something? That's pity. That's a pity. Yeah, so I think you would need to own the models to get the proper view. Otherwise, you might get some sort of generic representation. I'm doing quite well, I've got to say. Well, these people are probably ready to get going. So why don't I get this thing started up? Oh, now can I do this without a checklist? Let's get the battery on. Battery on. I haven't even put a flight plan in. I'm just going to follow the river. Right. No, I'm going to forget one thing, and then I'm going to flail around madly. Also, what I'm going to do is get maybe some more fuel in this aircraft. I just had to restart before, so oh, we're already full. That's great. Thank you, Taog's Hangar, for doing that. Tower cyclic, tower collect. So, how are my controls? Yep, I'm looking good here with my new Orion 2 by Winwing. Altimeter is set. We're at sea level pretty much, about, what's that, 20 or 30 feet. Rotor brake handle is stowed. Have I got that on... there we go. I do have that on a hardware binding now. I'm finally slowly getting there. Fuel shut-off valve is in and open. Battery is on. Lights, let's get the anti-coal. Oh, it is on. Hasn't remembered my setting from last time. I'm going to take the engine out in a minute. Full open, yes. Now I've got this on a binding as well, and so that should be now 25%. Get over here, Matthew, so I can see what you're doing. I haven't quite figured out what binding I need this on yet. Don't want to exit helicopter. I want to get that up there and then bring this down to 0 so we don't get a hot start. Engine start, cyclic. Okay, collective, yes, that's down. Anti-coals are done. Rotor cleared. Starter, that is up onto here. And now I do the button, and then I introduce the fuel. So, I think I'm ready to go. And fuel. Oh, that's looking a bit hot start-ish. I might have to reset damage. Why was that a hot start? There's that. All right. Okay. I'll just preemptively reset damage there. Okay, I don't need any of those other features there. People getting ready to fly up the Bullet River, enjoying the scenery. It's going to be a beautiful bit of the country to fly in. So that's all good here. Maybe just get these last couple of lights on. Excuse me. Pause lights. Oh, I might as well just go everything. Generator switches. Oh, the generator was on. Is that what did the... Is that what gave me the hot start? Did I have something on up here? De-icing? No. Cockpit ventilation. Yeah, let's have some cockpit ventilation. Sure. Round. There you go. Okay. Eric, yes, the winds are a little strong over here. I think I'm going to now model some excellent hover taxiing behaviour. By which I mean I'm going to model some appalling hover taxiing behaviour. So the layout here in Westport is pretty simple. We have a sort of southwest to northeast runway, and we will want to take off to the southwest. So I am facing southwest, so I slewed my helicopter very smartly, and I am going to want to hover taxi over to the runway and take off to the southwest. However, I'm not going to lose this opportunity to show off my hover taxiing skills, by which I mean embarrass myself in front of all of you. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Excellent, Drew. We look forward to you joining us, and hello from Colorado. So hello to you in Colorado, I should say. So Minnesota and Colorado represented today, and Norway, and New Zealand, and Australia, and the UK. Welcome to you all. Right, I think it's time to, well, why don't I get the input viewer up, and I'll just make sure you can see that. So, are people interested in the input viewer today, or... I suppose not everyone's going to be flying, so I will do that. People are going to be probably... Arizona, Fire Savage 1. A friend told you, that's great. Wow, we've got a lot of people flying today, that's great. Awesome, thanks everyone for joining, this is really fun. Awesome, okay, so here comes my hover taxi. Get the head tracking on. Get the head tracking on, there we go. There it is, and am I sitting a little bit high here? It's always just a little bit zoomed out, isn't it, the Taog's hangar viewpoint? Okay, I'll try and get over there to helicopter 5432, the strawberry flavoured 500C. Okay, cycle it back. See if I can not get clipped by Owen's Chinook up there. Okay, how about I actually bring us up to bring us up to flight. Might actually just do that first, Matthew. That's always a good idea. Always a good idea, I find, to actually have appropriate power settings established before you try and lift up for your hover taxi. There you go. That's going to be a bit more successful, Matthew. And let's get those landing lights on as well so people can see me. That's obviously very important today. Alright, this time. Alright, where am I getting blown? Yep. It's exciting, isn't it? It's wind. Let's come over to the apron here. Try not to take out those taxi lights. Now, I'll do a left-hand turn here, which means I'm going to need to apply a right cyclic to avoid getting blown away. Oh, it really wants to weather vane in. Oh my goodness me. Whose idea was it to fly on Westport? Oh boy. Oh, come on, you can do it. 500. Oh man, whose idea was this? Oh dear, that is hard work. Alright, how much left pedal have I got deflected there? Wow. Okay, that's hard. It'll want to really weather vane back into that breeze. It's about 20 knots from the southwest, so a bit of hard work. Yeah, it's happy sitting there, the 500. Okay, I'm going to have to turn on frame generation. Frame generation is looking really rubbish at the moment, but I don't know quite what's happened. I don't know whether it's a sim update 3 or something else, but it's just looking rubbish. So I'm going to have to turn it on because it's just getting a bit slow and horrible. So let's get that back on. Balance, oh, I don't know, quality. Don't think it really matters. It looks rubbish wherever I put it at the moment. Alright, good work people who are already up. Wow, look at you all. Good work. Oh wow, now I'm getting a total slideshow. Great, that's going to make the flying really fun. Alright, what have I done? I've attracted too many people. That's what I've done. Look at my frame rate. That's appalling. What have I done? I thought it was the... I'll have to restart on the runway if it's going to be like that. Quality, I'll just... Wow, what do I do? What do I do? I'll put it on balanced. I'll put it on performance. I don't know, put it on balanced. I don't think this is going to do it, frankly. No. Yeah, maybe. That's doable. Okay. Lots of left cyclic now. Oh yeah, now it's okay. Okay, getting blown away with the oh boy, with the left breeze there, breeze from the left. Come on. Off to... Whose idea was it to fly in this weather? Oh, look at you all ready to go over on the runway. Excellent work, people, for our scenic flight. Okay, I'm going to do a right-hand departure. And we will go and overfly Westport. Maybe we'll do a little circuit over Westport, little orbit over Westport, and then we'll proceed up the river. That's what I'm going to do. Hello, Ken, with your float-equipped 500C. That'll be handy if you want to land on the river, I suppose. Oh boy. Wow, that frame rate thing was a bit disturbing with the even with the frame gen. Okay, well, let's do it, people. I am gathering speed down the runway and lifting collective and allowing the machine to gather speed, trying not to hit Trondrew, who's... Oh, I'm getting a bit of a slideshow again. This is not great. Not great. Yeah, a real slideshow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Total slideshow. Not what I had in mind. Not what I had in mind. It's going to be very hard for me to fly like this. And by very hard, I mean actually impossible. That's very disappointing. I might just have to restart the flight, but I'll just do it on the active runway. Boy, oh boy. That was... that's a real pity. So, people, just stay there. We are going to end that flight, Matthew, and wow, that's very disappointing. See, I can't, it's so bugged out right now for me. I can't even get the end flight button. Wow, that's not great. I'm just going to start on the active over here. 2-2, select as departure, collective down. Hoping it might remember my other settings. Okay, not looking promising, gotta say. Alright, I'm inside a Chinook. And I got a slideshow again. And I'm not in the active either. How did that happen? That is great. Okay, what am I going to do? I'm just going to do some emergency graphics changes. Wow, it was going fine, and then it was just absolutely tanked, the frame rate. I just couldn't fly it. Oh god. Oh, a lot of these are on medium road. I'll just randomly start turning stuff down. Characters, ultra, I don't know. Other aircraft is what I want to probably just turn down quite radically. Even this menu is really slow for me right now. Very disappointing. I've not seen that perform like that before. Yep, what a pity. What a pity. I'm just turning down anything that's, well, I'm not, what about other parked aircraft? They're all on medium. So what about a radical reduction of object level of detail? Okay, that might be slightly better. Right, so I'm just going to hoof it over to the runway again. Whoops. Not very good flying skills. Okay, so I'm going to take off again. That was a very nice formation flight that we had going there that I had to wreck. Okay, I think I can actually fly like this. Oh, I'm getting stuttering again. That's not great. Cape Foulwind. Yeah, how very annoying. Yeah, there it comes again. Why is it when I get over here? I'm going to try and persist. Yeah, look at total slideshow. Wow. I'll try and persist, see if I get away from the airport. I don't know if that's it or there's just something else going on. I can hardly control the machine. That's how bad the frame rate issue is right now. Not a great viewing experience for people who have joined the live stream at this moment. Sorry for that. I'll just try and get over to the town at least, over there. The mouth of the Buller River, which is what we're supposed to be flying up if it weren't for me trying to actually get the simulator in a state that I can play it. Wow, oh boy. Okay, now I'm actually getting about 1 frame a second. That's very disappointing. Very disappointing. Yep, and now I'm possibly getting less than 1 frame a second. That is a real pity. Well, I don't know. I'm sort of open to suggestions at this point. I might have to, I mean, worst case scenarios here is I just have to say I can't do it. Like, this is no fun for anyone. Or I just do it without multiplayer and people just follow me or something. Which is not very interactive. Because I can't fly like that, sadly. Yeah, that's this is a very unfortunate simulation right now. Honestly, I've just never seen it. Never seen it like this. All those Chinooks and empty MH60s and 500Cs were too much for it. Or something. Something's too much for it. Do you know what? Just on a hunch, I'm just going to pause that. And I'm going to look at one of my settings in here. I do get the occasional driver crash. I haven't had any driver crash messages. That seems that it's fine, actually. That seems that it's fine. It seems that it's fine, so I don't think it's that. Well, I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to have to try and put up the slide, the opening card, and I'm going to have to restart my simulator. That's very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. So are people suggesting that the wake turbulence is what's causing my slowdown? Or that people are just struggling with the wake turbulence? I just see that there's some talk about the wake turbulence there in the stream, so I'm just trying to work out if you're saying that that's connected. What an unfortunate turn of events, Matthew. Frame gen, so answer, just going back through. Wake turbulence can cause that issue for sure. How do you turn one? I've never heard of that. So, wow. So, okay, that I had not heard of. I had not heard that wake turbulence did that. So, wake turbulence I turn off somewhere, do I? So, I'm rushing back in to get things sorted out again. Get the music in the background as I restart my simulator. Wonder if I'll be leaving this stream up. Assistance is realism. Thanks, Andrew. I'm just rebooting my simulator. Oh, look, one thing I've got to say about 2024 is it is fast to reboot. I had not heard of wake turbulence causing issues like this before. I had not heard of that. Okay, well, I'm back in the main menu, so that was fast. So, for the benefit of people who might want to learn how to deal with this problem. Oh, so I've got this audio problem now, so I just fix this as well. This happens every time. It goes to the wrong audio device when I start it up. Let's get that there. Let's get that there. And save that. And what was I doing? I was going back to the stream and putting that back on again. Boy, oh boy. And so stream, and so now you can see my menu fixing this flight. So assistances and assistances. Realism. Wake turbulences. Off! Too many wake turbulences. I was not aware of that. I had not experienced that before in flights that I've done. That's very interesting. Thank you. And sorry, I was not aware of that. So, runway 22 set as departure, but last time it put me inside a Chinook. Ooh, boy, oh boy. Well, it's better than calling off the stream. Thanks, Ben, for your patience. Okay, reset that for you, Matthew. That's better. That's on. Okay, and people are still waiting. Oh, hello. It looks like a... is that a Honda jet? And the strawberry flavoured 500C is still here. Lovely. Thank you for sticking with it. And now, is that in the right place? And I'm inside a Huey now. Hello. Alright, okay. I am take 2, going to hover taxi over to... Oh boy. Now, is the landing light on? You know how seriously I take these things. Right. What is that warning there? Oh, chips? Are you serious? Let's just repair that damage. Alright. Input viewer. A little bit more over to the right. Oh boy. Okay, thanks people for your patience. Look at you. What good people. Oh boy. How much right pedal do you need to get through here? Alright, excuse me, I'll just go over these helicopters here. Hello, Fire Savage. Hello, Honda Jet. Hello, Owen, in your... Is that an EC135? Good luck with that. Alright, take 2. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Wake turbulence. I had not heard of that. What a great feature. Maybe maybe you don't do all the wake turbulences if it's going to like crash your simulator. Alright, so Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Alright, turn off the points of interest. Okay, we are proceeding out again on my right-hand circuit. Oh my goodness me. Now let's see if I can actually fly properly after all that drama. So, climbing. Lowering collective. So, what am I at? 60% torque. A beautiful right-hand circuit for now the 3rd time, and now I don't have a... what's the word I'm looking for? Slideshow situation. I've got a perfectly smooth flowing simulation now. That's what I wanted. Thank you, people, for your help and your patience. Oh, Andrew, we have learned something then. Okay, now look at this. We're at the mouth of the Buller River. I can say that for the first time. Look at those sandy beaches stretching to the northeast, I suppose. Oops, oh, that's not good. That's better. Right, I'm going to just fly up the river, across the runway centre line. I don't think it matters with all these helicopters around. I'm maybe not going to get too excited about doing an orbit of the town of Westport. I think we should just get on with this flight. Get along to Murchison. Our first stop is Murchison. Alright, I haven't really done too much with getting my view right, so I get that down a little bit here as well. So the town of Westport, I heard that they are thinking of ways to actually relocate the entire town because it's so low-lying that it's incredibly prone to storm surges and flooding. So that what an undertaking that is, that they have to move the town, or that they're at least discussing what might be needed to be done there. So that is a process and a half for those people to have to go through. So, wow. Rising sea levels and intensifying storms are not going to make that any less risky. Anyway, Buller River. I can see a seawall there because I have Mamu Designs marinas plugged in. Something that I still have not reviewed because there's been so much happening in the helicopter scene lately in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, so I am a little bit behind on where I wanted to be with some of my videos. Then I took delivery of this Windwing Orion 2 HOTAS, which has revolutionised my flying. Not quite as much as turning off wake turbulence. Oh gosh, that was Alright, so quick trim, recenter, good. Head tracking off so I can look at the chat. Yes, head tracking off please. It's still on. I think I must have input repetition on there or something. Yeah, Fire Savage, yes, you are going to need to manage your collector very closely on the MH60. That is a very fast machine. Hello, Owen, and you bought your EC135, did you? So I'm past Westport now, and I'm proceeding up the Buller River. And we actually are underway. And I'm not going terribly fast here, so I'm just going to add a bit more collective and a little bit nose down on the cyclic trim. Now I'm losing height, that's too much. A bit more collective then. That's too much now. I had it all nicely in trim and then I thought, oh, that's too slow, so then I mess it up. So let's just try and get that nicely balanced. Once we get into the gorge, there are some quite tight turns on the river. So MH60s, you might like to not be doing 140 when you do that. Well, I mean, you can if you want to. You do you, people. It's just going to be it's going to be quite dramatic for you to actually follow the curves at that speed. Oh, New Zealand. It's so green. So lush, the pastures. You know, I've lived in Australia for a long time, and it won't surprise you to know that our grasses and pastures in summer in Australia are not as green as this. It dries out spectacularly. Alright, oh, right, well, I feel relaxed now that we're actually doing the flying. I'm going to have a look around, see who's flying. Oh, look, here we go, we've got a bit of a formation happening here. Ken's on board in your float outfitted 500, that's great. Got Tron, and who else we got there? Pingu, SoCal Jerry, hello. Foju back there as well. Great to see you all in formation as we get into the gorge. Good work, people. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, and thanks for your patience with that wake turbulence drama. Oh my god, that was not good. So, I've only got 90 knots on. I could probably speed this up a bit more for you. So, cyclic trim down. Very nice hat switch on the Orion too. Very tactile, so you know what you're doing. You can feel it. So I'll do about 100, see if I can get up. Yeah, that's 110 now. That's probably a little bit better. Be a bit easier for the MH60s. Gorge country. Look at that. And hello to people who are viewing the stream. 30 viewers at this moment. Whether you are flying or just watching, welcome. As we enter the Buller Gorge. Real weather, real time. We might do one of these in Tasmania. We've got Bill flying with us today. So Bill is saying that, yeah, being in Tasmania himself, I'm sort of willing to. Now we've got a right-hand turn, quite a tight right-hand turn coming up here, people. So it looks like you're supposed to go off there to the left. No, you want to do a real tight right-hand turn here. So let's see who goes the wrong way and flies up that other valley. Take a right-hand turn over here and follow the river. If you've got the river below you, you have done it correctly. If you don't, you might want to check your tablet and find out where all the players are and follow us. Speaking of, how's it looking on the map now? Oh, it's not showing anyone right now. That's not ideal. Another steep left turn now. losing some height, so I could have backed that with a bit more aft cyclic. Oh, yeah, looks like people in the... Oh, look at you, all people coming up the gorge there. Good work, people. How are you enjoying the scenery? It's good, isn't it? And another steep right-hand turn here. Try and keep this uncoordinated this time. Oh, lovely. I've gone for a slightly higher, judiciously higher altitude here. See, everyone else is doing a low-level speed run there, which I admire. Look at all those helicopters. Imagine the racket. Imagine that racket. Look at you all go. Now, don't fly into the hill, Matthew. I am so pleased that with my new stick I can just trim this and almost do it hands off so that I can actually do those views for a few moments. Yeah, higher resolution mesh, Simon. Hello, Simon! Simon Clark. And a tight left turn here, people. Yes. Pinned into your seats in the 500C. I don't think I've been very aware of what I've been doing with my coordinated turns here. Yeah, so the mesh is looking better in here, Simon. Simon Clark is a flight simulator. What am I going to call you? I wanted to call you a... I was going to call you a minor celebrity, but I didn't know if that was going to either embarrass you for being too much or offend you for not being enough. So, take your pick. Otherwise known as Top Gun Sai, you might have seen his excellent work in various add-ons. Hoping one day we might see your Fjordland huts on the MSFS marketplace so that people can enjoy that on Xbox. Oh, did Fire Savage just manage to do a loop there in your 500C? Oh boy. Look, I suppose that Eurocopter, the EC-135, I mean, once you're in level flight, it's kind of okay, but it's just all of that hovering with that weird cross-coupling is, it's just hard work. So I admire you for bringing that out today. Oh, this is such easy work with the new controller. Okay, Simon, so you are thinking that you might do a huts add-on for this region. Yes, that would be exciting. I will come back here again with wake turbulence turned off. And we can go and visit some huts. In, I suppose, Kahurangi National Park. Fly in and out of Nelson, yes. You are just, Simon, you are really unlocking the potential in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I've got to say, you know, with helicopters and the network of huts that exists in reality and making that available for people in the simulator. Like when I first plugged in your Fjordland huts and I just saw, I don't know how many landing pads you've added in there, but like 30? was going to say 20, have you put in 30 new landing pads? And so you could spend weeks flying between all those places. Weeks. I mean, it's just, you know, the challenges of, you know, especially if you're flying with real weather, it's extraordinary stuff. It's an incredible contribution to helicopter utility in the simulator. Going to add a little bit more collective. A missing Corsair east of Westport that's never been found. So what, a Corsair crashed in the bush, did it? And they never found it, yeah? Oh, this is quite soothing and meditative, this soaring along here, along the river. This is lovely. Right, power lines, power lines. And by the way, people, after we do Murchison, we will get along to Nelson Lakes, and after Nelson Lakes, on our way to Hangar Springs, we will be doing much more alpine. So if you want to stick with and keep flying, we will. Oh, look at those ranges up ahead! Wow, 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 wow. We'll be doing a bit more alpine flying. I think we'll be getting up to, I think 5,000 or 6,000 feet. I'll just see if I can pick up the pace just very slightly, and just adding a tiny bit more collective. I could hear I feel I could hear a Huey or a Chinook or something. someone's in tight formation, I hope. Good work, people. Look at these ranges. Oh, it's beautiful. What a great country to fly in, New Zealand. I'll just cut off this little bit of loop of river here. We're more than halfway to Murchison. I put in the stops in case people want to join. So if people join the stream and they think, oh, that looks like fun to join in, you can join in. So if you are watching the stream and you would like to have a bit of a go at this flying, you can join us at Murchison. November Zulu Uniform Romeo will be there in, I'm guessing, about 10 or 15. And come and do some lovely riverine flying in spectacular New Zealand. Just one of the best countries to fly in, especially for helicopters. Ask Simon Clark. Simon, yes. Getting familiar with areas, having the huts and places to land adds more purpose, yes, than just A to B flights. You are right. And improve the confined area approaches and landings, yes. Yeah. I mean, MSFS is really, I mean, you know, we've all got our gripes and our complaints and like the things that need fixing, and it's never ending really. But look, you know, also got to recognise what they have done, right? 2024 launched with thousands of helipads, and that's good, except of course they weren't, you know, some of them have completely overgrown with trees and you can't actually use them, so you know, they're not hand modified by someone with the expert craftsperson skills as Simon Clark, for instance. So look, the idea of you getting in here and doing this region as well would be fabulous. And I mean, I chose this route today because it's completely open for anyone in MSFS 2024, no add-ons required for this route. But if and when, you know, Fjordland huts or any of your other huts add-ons with all its multiplicity of... Now, is this a right-hand turn here? Yep. Just double check. Yeah, we're doing a hard right here, isn't it? Yeah, here it is. So hard right, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, this is just, it's glorious. Wow, imagine living here. I've never been through here. I've been to Nelson, I've been to Marlborough, Just never sort of quite got down here. Power lines. Oh, you can take a bit of a shortcut over the... I'll just go a bit higher so people can see me. Passing fad. Just sort of debating whether I need to get a new gamer tag. Head tracking on for this. It's quite tight in here. Oh, it's fun. I'll just go a bit higher just in case so people can see me. Just notice a few people have just laid behind a bit. That's all good. I'll touch down at Murchison and have a sip of water, and that'll give people a few minutes to catch up. Did I say Uniform Romeo or Mike Romeo for Murchison? I said Uniform Romeo, didn't I? I think that might be wrong. What I put in the... Bill Baggins already fixed this for me, so sorry for that, because Navigraph and MSFS 2024 disagreed about what the codes are in Hanmer, or there are two grassy fields in Hanmer Springs which are listed. Oh, look at the river now. Rapids, Whitewater. Yes, yes, yes. We're noticing we're gaining height here a bit. Murchison. Oh, November Zulu, Mike Romeo. Sorry, I said Uniform Romeo before, didn't I? Sorry, I think I gave you the wrong IKO. But if you looked in the stream description, that had the right one. So the elevation is only 523 feet. I'm at 1500 right now. Owen's keeping up beautifully. I love your yellow paint scheme, Owen. I think there's a lot of good things to be said for a yellow helicopter. You can see it from a long way. November Zulu, Mike Romeo for Murchison. Look at this gorge country. Fantastic. Fantastic. Pilot unknown. Do you need to be in a specific server? Yes, you do. You need to be in the Far East. Sorry, correction. You need to be in the Southeast Asia multiplayer server. And then we are all on the same server. I chose that one because I'm in Australia. I figured a few people here will be in New Zealand, people in Europe, or, you know, it's reasonably in the middle of everyone. So I chose Southeast Asia for this excursion. And you do need to be in the same multiplayer server. And you need to have all traffic visible, not just live. Oh, this gorge. This bit of the gorge is nice because it's just quite flat on top. It's like a plain on top, and the gorge is just carved out the river down here. I can just almost imagine those trees. I can see the tree ferns, Simon. You can see the tree ferns almost. It's a different colour. Maybe I'm maybe letting my imagination get away with me there a bit. The colour is different. I imagine that bright green. It's going to be clumps of tree ferns, and the vegetation there is stunning, just stunning. Tight turn to the right, and then the left. Womble, thanks for joining, and yeah, it's a bit late over in Europe, so I'm glad you were able to catch part of it. I'm so sorry for all that mucking around at the start. Wow, I was not aware of that wake turbulence issue. I think there's a very good case there for Asobo to perhaps consider capping out the number of wake turbulences that are calculated. Now, what do we do here, people? Let's get this head tracking on so I can see what I'm doing. What do we do here? Go over this one. Or is it... Where's the river? Is that the river there? Oh, okay, right. Sorry. I'm going over. Going over. Oh, look at it. Yeah, the mesh is looking great here, isn't it, Simon? Look at the peak right in front of me there. It's peaky. It's not just rounded. Alright, so I just made I just got a bit confused on the river there, so I'll just get down onto the river again after this little peak I've just come over here. Down to 80 knots. There we go, there's the river again. Here we go. Left turn, back onto the river. Yeah, and it's almost sort of picking out rocks and stuff. Yeah, this mesh is great, Simon. It really is. When did this come in? Just about pick out rocks. I mean, I know there's auto-gen scenery as well that's involved with this. But, I mean, that's fabulous. I mean, there's a few vegetation in the river, but, I mean, what are you going to do? It's, they've just lifted it in so many ways. I love these sandy banks, or they're probably pebbly banks, really. But that's really effective. Really effective visuals. I do have Bijan's Seasons Enhanced plugged in, so that probably lowers the height of the trees. Been a bit of a traditional issue in MSFS that they have overly high trees. Right, here, we're closing in on Murchison. So the airfield is on this side of the town. So I'll overfly, so I'm at 1,000 feet now, and I'll try and overfly the field. It's an east-west runway. I think probably only about 10 knots. There were much calmer winds here inland than out at Westport, which was a bit of a nightmare for our hovering experience. Good grief. That was hard work. So this beautiful little open plain is where Murchison is. I can see the town up ahead, but the field is just before it. I have not spotted it yet. Is that it there? The pale patch that Owen is heading directly for? Yeah, I think I've got it now. It's got a pale field at this end. So we want to land from the east and into the westerly breeze. So I'm just going to do an overflight overhead, and I'll just taxi off to the side and watch your excellent landings, and let anyone else join, let people catch up. There we go, there it is. Yeah, good. It's got a little pond sort of at the end for you to crash into if you're not very good. Okay, so what'll I do here? I'll do a kind of a procedure turn and see how badly I can mess that up. So, lowering collective. I'll do a procedure turn out over the town, and then I'll come back. So it's 45 degrees out to the left here. Then we'll do 180, coming back in on one of those other roads over there, and that will bring me hopefully in for the westerly runway. I've left the landing light on the whole time as usual. That's a bit fast, Matthew, so keep that under control. Reset the trim, please. Okay. Here's our 180 now to get back onto the runway centerline, and I should be a bit lower probably by this point. People coming in from behind me. There's the field. Oh boy. Oh, look at you go, Ken. Look at you go. Great to see you in the simulator. Great to see you in the simulator. Very loyal consumer of these live streams. Thank you. Okay. Nose up. Collective down. Losing speed. 90 knots. Here's the field. Tron Drews just come straight in from the other way. No worries. 70 knots. Why am I using so much right pedal here? Just off the center line. I'll just kind of set it down in the paddock over there a bit. Not quite sure what's airfield and what's not when I look at this. Wow, I need a lot of right pedal. Now we got it. Okay. Oh, we don't need a lot of right pedal. It's because I don't know where my feet are, so that's the problem. Okay, I'm just going to taxi over here, and I'll come back and do a little 180 after I get off the side here. Have a little group photo opportunity, maybe. So we'll just do a couple of minutes here and let people catch up. See if anyone else wants to join. Oh boy. Hello, helicopter 5432. Oh, we don't need that alarm. That can get turned off right now. Fresh air. Hotel Quebec Bravo. Hotel Quebec Bravo again with the door open. Oh, they've all got the door open because I've got my door open. Hilarious. Look, you got to say that 135 looks pretty, as we say in Australia, schmicko. It's pretty how it hovers. Hello, Woggers, in your Peppermint 500C. Hello, SoCal Jerry, in your... I don't know what flavour that one is. Blue and red. I'm sorry, these doors are so ridiculous. I'm going to have to just close mine. Everyone's got their door open because I've got mine open. Right, here we go. Oh, look at that. Glorious. Love it, love it, love it. A Hunter, in your... Is it a Huey? Yeah, it's a Huey. I thought it was a bit longer. Oh, and I finally spotted Voju's llama with your Swiss paint job there. Yeah, Zermatt. Yeah, we'll go and fly on Zermatt one of these days. Fire Savage. Good on you. Spooky Cascade will let you catch up in your S76. Oh, awesome work, people. Awesome work. How great to see you all. How many helicopters we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, about... Have we got 20? That's great. Awesome work, people. Awesome work. Alright, that's awesome. Yes, off you go. Oh no, Bill, you blew... Tried to catch up and blew the engine. Have you caught up? Where are you now, Bill? Have you managed to catch up with us? Owen's going for a walk. Look out. Downwash. Hilarious. Oh, that Huey sound. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, I hope Taog's Hangar updates the Huey for 2024. I will be there. That'll be in a stream at once. Hey, you Spooky Cascade in your 76. Why aren't you on the ground? Oh, this is awesome. All my favourite helicopters. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, who's this scooting in? Nice. Spooky Chinook, don't know why it says 76. SoCal Jerry's in a 60, not sure why they don't show it properly. Oh, SoCal, yeah, so what it shows, for me it shows you in a 500. Oh well. Yeah, so which one's Bill? So I just want to make sure he's caught up because he's, you know, we'll give him a chance. I'll just get my engine warmed up again. Get my rotor back up to speed. Which one is Bill? I want to make sure that Bill's with us so that we can get moving again. I prioritise Bill because he's been a good support. So my one is a real life livery from this part of the world. So we're going to Nelson Lakes next. Then we'll do our Alpine run. So a little bit faster to get up to Nelson Lake. Now, how do we get out of here? So we need to get up the sort of the right-hand end of that valley there, is it? Or that one? That one, is it? No, right. I'll know it when I get up there. I'm here. Oh, Divine Soma. Oh, that's you. Oh, okay. Excellent. All right. Well, in that case, we can go. All right. So I am going to take off to the west. Am I up to speed here? Yes. What did I do with my landing light? Oh, I don't care. I'm going. Generally, what you do, Matthew, is... Whoa. Okay. That was so embarrassing. I'm going to do that properly. So, left. Have I got some trim in? Is that what happened there? That's better. Let's just pick the machine up. Fly properly, if you don't mind, Matthew. Okay, head tracking. Alright, take off to the west, and then we take not the first valley to our right, but the second one, and then that'll get us back on track to get over to Nelson Lakes. Oh, what an awesome bloody bunch of people you are. And landing light goes off. The first time I've remembered that. Murchison. Oh, I imagine it gets cold in here in winter, in the valley. Whoa. Beautiful river country, look at that. Just spectacular. So, just choosing the right valley. Follow the nice ridge on there on the left. Yeah, that ridge is looking much better, much better. Yeah, interesting. Simon was talking about how they are gradually updating the higher resolution mesh when it comes available. And what a revolution, you know, that we can just... It just gets introduced into the sim transparently without us even really knowing or having to think of... Oh, what have I done? Without having to think about it. You know, back in the days we had to download the stuff and you had gigabytes of stuff sitting on your hard drive. This new streaming solution, I mean, I suppose one of the downsides is you don't even know when when they've updated stuff. Why am I going so high? Because it looks spectacular. Yeah, that mesh is just great. Real detail on the ridge lines. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Oh, look at it. Look at the exposed cliffs. Oh, that's great. Just great. Okay, we're doing it. So, once I get all this trimmed out nicely, a bit more left, bit more left, bit more left. Come on. There you go. Bit more left still. Once I get this trimmed out again, we'll have enjoy the external view. Very realistic. Hilarious. Okay, I think that's just about got it. Down a bit, let's get a bit more speed. Oh, this is glorious. These conditions are good too. I'm glad the weather turned out okay. I just decided on this a couple of days ago. I just checked the weather, looked like it was going to be okay. It's more fun with real world weather, real time. I mean, I would love to fly in Switzerland and, you know, do all that, but then the time zones are hard to get right. Where am I? Look at you good people coming up the valley. Where am I going? Oh, no, that's all good. Oh, that mesh is fantastic. That's great. That's so good. That's so good. And we're already getting a bit of a different sense of the scenery. So I've just got a weeny bit high. I'll just, I mean, I am enjoying it, but I'll just come down a little bit lower. I'm at 105 knots now. See if I can get up to, I don't know, 110. I won't retreating blade stall it like I did in my last live stream with the 500C. Oh, getting a little bit of turbulence there. Maybe some updrafts and downdrafts. That's good. Like that. Makes it feel real. Yeah, so Jerry, so more fun when we're on Discord as well. Look, I am really enjoying how the channel is going. You know, my channel is going. Because there's just been a bit of a spate of helicopter releases lately. Like we've had the S76, the MH60 pack, the Taog's 500C. There's been a lot of helicopter activity, a lot of refreshed interest. There's been a lot of views in the channel. I've been able to hopefully respond to that with content that people are hungry for, and the channel has grown in the last few months, the last couple of months especially, so I'm really gratified about that. And so I then start thinking, well, what's the next step? Do I just focus it all in YouTube, just keep it in YouTube? Or do I do a Discord so that we could... oh, it's a right-hand turn here, people. It's right. We want to go right. So Owen and Jerry, sorry, just to your right. I was a bit late calling that. So, did they catch up? I'll just go and look over here. Sorry about that. So, you know, I get thinking about, like, you know, should I have it just I don't want a full-featured Discord with hundreds of channels, but, I mean, would it be sensible to have a Let's Fly Discord with just a couple of channels and then a voice channels for members so that I could do fly-alongs like this and members can, you know, be on the voice channel as well in the live stream? I don't know. I don't know quite what the, you know, the ideal answers to these kind of questions are. I mean, I suppose one answer is just to try it. I mean, if people want to tell me, Matthew, what you need to do is do this, then I will treat that with respect, that advice, and give it a good bit of thought. I just feel that, like, what the world doesn't need is millions of Discord servers, right? I mean, we don't need more Discord servers, but if I do have one, then it does facilitate doing things like voice chat in a live stream like this. For let's say, if I extend a channel membership. And I'm not, like, saying I'm going to, you know, make it super exclusive or expensive or anything. Like, if people want to give me $1 to, like, you know, be a channel member so they can join in a monthly live stream or something, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Find some way to make it accessible, fun, and interesting for people who want to invest a little bit into the helicopter flying and into the community, and hopefully, you know, support the channel and what I'm trying to do with it, which I think resonates with people as well. So, look, yeah. What do you think? Open to ideas. We'll be doing a left turn up this one. Kind of where Divine Soma has already got it. That's Bill, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, this scenery is great. And thanks people from the New Zealand helicopter group who thought to support the stream today. That's really awesome. I'm really thrilled. I mean, Simon said, yeah, make sure you share the link with the Discord there as well, so that people know to come along. That's awesome. Really appreciate the support, or, you know, wanting to participate. It's not all about me. Oh, this scenery is so good. Not that far from Nelson Lakes, you know, so it's another east-west field. Just check the field elevation. It's 1,600, so a little bit higher up than Murchison was. Oh yeah, this mesh is so good. So good. So if you are watching the stream and you thought you might like to hop on and join us on the Southeast Asia server and just join the flight, you can start a flight in a helicopter at November Zulu Lima Echo. That is Nelson Lakes, NZLE, and we will be there in a few minutes. And you can join in and join the flight. And the next leg will be very alpine. We'll be climbing up. Won't be a problem for the 500C. I'm glad no one's brought a Cabri today. Would have been hard work keeping up. Oh, this is great. So good. So good, the scenery. Okay. Get this left turn in here. Head tracking, please, so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, one more. There we go. Still on the Buller River. We'll be leaving the Buller River after Nelson Lakes. We cross over the, I suppose, the catchment and end up in a different one. And we end up with a few different catchments, really, once we get over there. I'll be sort of playing it by ear a little bit more. Might need to get Navigraph up, actually, to make sure I get on the right one. Oh, Ben, yeah, that was, yeah, great. Yeah, Ben, that's, thank you for getting others on board as well. It's super. Look at you all, that's great. I will happily do one of these. Well, I say anytime, but, you know, I might do one of these once a month or something and see what people want to do. 33 concurrent viewers. Hello, viewers. Really great to have you along the stream, and I hope you're enjoying the scenery as much as I am. I mean, look at it. Look at that braided river. Maybe that's not the correct technical term for that river. I can see the airfield right ahead. That grass strip. It's field elevation of 1,500. I'm now at 2,500. We want to head further east and then land from the east, landing to the west. So we'll set down, see if anyone either wants to log in or log out at that point. That's all good. Make it a pretty quick stop, and then we'll get on with our alpine flying. And you can see where we're going over further to the east there into those bald-headed mountains up ahead. It's going to be fun. Yeah, we're going to be really good. So there's the field right there. Looks like some of you are already directly overhead. Fire Savage might already be on it. Well done. Landing light goes on. If you're into helicopters and you have not flown in New Zealand yet, you need to make that thing happen in your life. I'm going to do a cheeky... What am I going to do? A cheeky left circuit is what I'm going to do. And we'll make it pretty quick. So the winds here are much lighter than what we had at Westport. Get rid of that trim. Oh, you're on the ground already, people. Well done. Is there a windsock at this end? Does not appear to be. Peak Pleasure, hello to you. Don't think I've noticed your gamer tag yet, so hello to you. Very tight left approach in here. There we go. Look at you all. Good work, people. Good work. A Hunter G, that's Andrew, isn't it? Nice sweeping approach in there. And your Huey. I hope you've got a good bit of blade slap there to impress the locals with. Okay, I might just go over to the left of over here. Bit of an emergency application collective there, so as not to hit the ground prematurely. Alright, oh, there is a windsock. Why didn't I see that? Okay, I'm just going to get into the crowd here a bit more. Hello, Pingu. Come over here a bit more. Oh, that was a bit hard. Right, so, head tracking off. Landing light off. Head tracking off, I said. So, that button, I don't know about that button. Is that something wrong with that button? Or am I just input repetition or something? Check fuel here at this field. Good idea. I'm still 3/4 full, so thank you, Taog's Hangar, for doing a great modelling there. Ready for some alpine flying, people? Oh, helicopter flying's good, isn't it? Now let's see. Oh yes, there you go. Wonder if they have this many gliders in real life at this field. Midlife Rex, hello. Don't know if I've said hello to you yet. Peak Pleasure, hello. Look at that. Look at that Chinook. Beautiful. Who's over here? Oh. Crawdads comfortably sat there and oh no, there is your helicopter after all. Good. Oh yeah? Is this in the scenery? I didn't notice this before. That's... What's that? I swear. That is interesting. Taxi. Nelson likes taxis. Jerry. Alright, Ken, there you go, and your float-equipped 500. So, let's get the show back on the road. Peak Pleasure, get back into your machine, please, if you're ready. Oh. Chasing Owen. That is entertaining. Alright, so hope you got all your fuel ready. If I could wave to you, Owen, standing out there outside of my spearmint flavoured 500C, I would. Oh boy, oh boy. Now, what are we doing? So, we will continue along. Yes, we do this lake here. We'll fly the length of this lake, and we'll continue up that valley, and we'll go over this kind of ridge here. So we're going to be climbing quite steeply on this one, and then we'll get into this valley here, and a bit of a dog leg here, following down, and I've forgotten what the name of that river is. So, what is the name of that river? I put it in the video description, and now I've forgotten it like a bad streamer. So, alpine flying. Oh, we'll be following a transmission line as well. That is the... That's not the Wairau River, is it? Over there, we cross that one, and then that's the... It is the Waido. Okay, so, and then we do that dog leg, and we're on the Clarence River. That's what I meant. So we're following a transmission line, so power lines. So after Painter Peak, that's 6,000 feet. And the Camel, that's 6,000 feet. So we might be, yeah, we might need to get up to about 7,000 feet. So we're at 2,000 feet now. So yeah, preparing for a 5,000 foot climb here. Thanks, Tron Drew. Really, really happy to have you on the stream today. Good times. Okay, let's get going, people. So we are going to proceed over the lake here and up that valley. All right, ready for your climb. Here we go. Good. Landing light goes on because I'm, you know, very safety conscious in this mad stream with all these helicopters buzzing around. What's happening to my head tracking? There we go. Good stuff, Ken. All right. Here we go. Nosing down. That's not good. Reset. Sorry, I was having head tracking issues there. Right. So, what'll I do? I'll do a left turn. Pull a bit more collective here. Glorious scenery. Glorious scenery. Nelson Lakes. Again, I've never been here. Oh, that was almost a coordinated turn. That wasn't even too bad. So we'll find the lake and then we proceed up that valley. For our alpine leg. And then to Hangar Springs, where, now who was that who pointed that out? I'm sorry, I just forgot the person's name who pointed that out in the, oh, why am I going so slow? Concentrate on your flying, Matthew. Who pointed that out in the helicopter group that there was a real life 500 fly-in at Hangar Springs last year. Was it last year or a couple of years ago? So that's kind of cool. So we're sort of doing that in real life, sort of, with some other machines as well. Awesome. So 90 knots, I'll try and get up to 110 again. Torque is still in the green, that's nice. Got a bad habit of resting my feet on the pedals and just putting in an input, which I forget about. Wow, that tree line's stark, isn't it? That is a stark tree line. So where am I? Getting up to 5,000 already, so I can slow down this rate of climb a little bit. So yeah, slow down the rate of climb and get a bit of speed up. Ah, this cloud is interesting, so we'll have to deal with that soon. That's going to make our alpine flying interesting. Right, that's really wanting to climb right now, so just trying to trim that out, gather speed. Let's lower collective slightly. I've got 100 knots on and I'm already at 5,300, so we've climbed substantially already. I'm not liking this cloud a lot, so hopefully, I don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll just fly dangerously. Would not recommend that in real life. So this is, oh, this is like a rotuiti. I beg your pardon for my lack of knowledge. I've never been to this part of the world, so my geographical knowledge is a little bit sparse, unlike the beauty of the surroundings. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks good. I'm just going to maybe, what am I going to do? Stay under these clouds a bit. We're going to end up having to go through them though. There's going to be no avoiding that. Yeah, Simon, it's good, isn't it? The tree line, yeah, and look at the I just wonder if we've got the highest resolution mesh here. It doesn't seem quite as high as what we just came out of, but the whatever the auto-gen process here is that handles the translation of, you know, vegetation and according to altitude and satellite imagery and stuff, it seems to work quite well. Like these kind of landslips or subsided land, it looks great. It looks really great. What do you think of the colours, Simon? Is it a little bit too lime green in places? What do you think? I'm getting fast here, so I will just lower collective slightly and come up here a little bit more. Yeah, how great is that? It's sort of, I guess it's scree, sort of flying down the mountain there. Excellent stuff. Hanmer Springs, here we come. Lake Rotuiti. Oh god, it really makes me want to visit now. How great would it be to do a South Island campervan holiday with some helicopter flying? I'm at 6,000 feet, and I'm going to probably need a bit more than that. Probably need about 7,000. This cloud's going to be a little bit annoying. Ken and Jerry. Andrew, good on you. Peak Pleasure, Crawdad, Owen. Oh, you good people. You good people. Excellent people. Thank you. How about this valley? Dramatic, isn't it? Now there's clouds. Oh, what are we going to do about this cloud? So there's a kind of a ridge line over, well, on my screen at my 11 o'clock. Once I get through this wispy cloud, it's not going to wreck the flight. It's just a little bit annoying. So we will cross this ridge line, and this will be the highest that we get. So I'm at 6,600 right now, so I'm a little bit higher than you, Crawdad. You're down there in the valley. You might want to get up here a bit higher. Going to head over this ridge line here. We need to get into the next valley so that we can proceed where we need to go. So I'm not going to dip down there yet, but I will need to eventually. So I can just see you all down there in the lower valley to my right. So just get over to the ridge line to the west of you. And get into the next valley. Oh yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Actually, it's down there we need to get, so I need to get even further over here. So, people, I'm turning left, so that's where we need to go. Stop using pedal, Matthew. That's too much. Back cyclic. I'll stay high so you can see me. So that would be the Waiaro River, I'm thinking, but we'll be crossing over another ridge eventually, I'm thinking, to get onto the Clarence. I feel I must be getting some winds aloft here. I feel like I'm just crabbing along a bit. That's cool. There we go. Look at you people. You caught up there. Excellent stuff. Good work, good work, good work. Formation flying, helicopter 5432. Good work. Oh, how good is this alpine scenery? How good. Why is there no snow on it? There should be snow at this altitude, I would have thought. Elevation. sort of vexed issue of those weather stations and how snow gets applied. Oh, Simon, okay, yeah, alright, so you use map enhancement and you've got a paid Google Pro imagery, alright, okay, and so you obtain that for better resolution and you can tweak the colours on the map when you get it into MSFS. Interesting. Interesting. So I'll stay high until I know that I'm on the right river. So this is still the Wido, I believe. And we follow the transmission line. We're going to go through this dog leg to our left. And once we turn right, that's still the Wido, but then we follow the transmission line and then it's still the Wido. Oh, there's a pass. Oh, we'll definitely have to lower our elevation for that. Altitude, sorry. Alright, so the dog leg is to your left, Owen. And we proceed up there. Oh yes, this looks good. This looks good. Makes me want to go a bit lower. Where are we at? 6,500. Oh, these rivers. Hangar Springs, here we come. Helicopter flying, you won't know what hit you. Blowing away Hangar Springs. Hello to the 28 people watching the stream. You are welcome. You have any helicopter questions? Any helicopter news that you're waiting for? Any helicopter releases that you're excited about? Any helicopter questions that are bothering you? You can hit us in the chat and we will answer them. Very helpful bunch of people. Oh, this is landscape stuff. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is spectacular. Spectacular stuff. Spectacular. Why wouldn't you want to fly your helicopter in New Zealand? There's endless possibilities of beauty everywhere you look. Goodness me. There's our dog leg. So the transmission line's down there somewhere. I can't see it. I mean, the power lines in MSFS are one of the weakest parts in the visual representation of the simulator. I have been meaning to follow up with Mamu Design and see what he's doing with his updated one for 2024. So he's just... So he updated Marinas to 24. He's done a new version now of his project lifts. So ski lifts and gondolas and cable cars and things. And so does that mean he's going to get to power lines next? In which case I will have it up on the channel. That Orbex Global Power Lines add-on was not all we hoped for. Okay, I think we definitely need to get a bit lower into here. Definitely need to get a bit lower. I'm lowering collective. And we'll be following to the right. Just double check that. Yes, we'll be following to the right. Still the Wido River, I believe. Oh, 2,000 feet a minute. Goodness me. That's not good. Oh, we don't want a retreating blade stall situation again, Matthew. Let's just mind your descent rate, please. This is the trouble. You go and look at another screen and then before you know it, your helicopter's doing barrel rolls. That's the risk of streaming and flying at the same time. There's the transmission line. Now I can see it now that I'm a bit lower. In fact, is that just painted onto the landscape? Oh dear, because you can't see the towers, because that is not very... Yes, you can just see the towers. They're just a bit hopeless in MSFS by default. So looking forward to Mamu Designs and his update. Oh, look at this alpine vegetation. Sort of kind of bleak, I guess, tussocky. here's the transmission line. That's good. So we're following that along. That's what we want. And then we climb up into this valley as well. Oh, it's just endless, the beauty in New Zealand. God, I just do rave about it, don't I? It really feels like that river is flowing steeply downhill here, doesn't it? It's more like an extended waterfall than a river. Is that still the Waido? Yes, it is. Still the Waido. Oh, wow. Look at it. Now, at what point do I need to turn left and cross the next? Actually, quite soon. Well, the transmission line, isn't it, where we follow? Let me just double check this. Don't forget to navigate, Matthew. Yeah, we just follow the transmission line, really, at this point. And is that turning left now, or not quite? It's turning left. Alright, following the power lines to the left. So, up this valley to our left we go. Sorry about that, that was a little bit disorganised. As we climb yet further. Hopefully there's a nice pass or something for us to go through up here. I think there is. That's better. Now we're right. Helicopter 5432. You are right. How are we looking here in our group shot? Oh, you excellent people. Excellent people. Yeah, zoom. Alright, just playing with the camera. Alright, so... How are we looking here? That's what we want. So a little bit more to the right. I'm guessing it's just following the road at this point. Yes. You can still see the power lines just. They're a little bit hopeless, aren't they, in MSFS? I know I've complained about it already. For a simulator that's just strong visually in so many places, the power lines are just not the best part. Alright, now that might be our saddle there, after which I think we're in the Clarence. Power lines. Good. Oh, I can hear the Huey from inside my machine. There you go. There you go, Andrew. Hello. Wonderful. What a sound. One of the best sounds in aviation. The sound of a Huey. I'm going to now go low. We're in the valley that we need to be now. That's the Clarence River, I believe. So we just follow this one down so we can hug the river a bit more. Oh, just about took someone out there because I was busy looking at my map. Yeah, do some low altitude work. So we've been nice and high up in those mountains. At, where are we at now? 4,500. Starting to get the little stutter, the frame stutters, which happen on long flights. Don't know what it must be like for long haulers and what they how they go with that. Must be quite annoying, I imagine. Don't know whether that's a graphical issue at my end, or is that the VRAM bug that people talk about? I mean, I've got stacks of... I've got an AMD system which has got stacks of VRAM. I'm not really VRAM limited, but I do get these stutters on long flights. Yeah, not quite as much detail in this bit of the scenery as we had on the Buller Gorge, but it's still pretty nice. You can see the mountains are much smoother here, and you can see the river itself too. It doesn't have all those, I guess the autogen doesn't have as much to work with in terms of making all those nice sand banks and not shell banks, pebble banks, things like that. Hangar Springs is a field elevation of 1,000 feet, and it's just another grass paddock basically. 1,000 feet, and we are at 4,000 right now, so we go off a bit of a cliff at the end to get into the valley where Hangar Springs is. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. That's fun. Wow, must be an experience hiking in this kind of landscape. I imagine the New Zealand Falcons, the Kariaria, would like this kind of country. Kariaria. Did I say that right? Beautiful, beautiful landscape. So austere, this kind of alpine landscape with this low vegetation. It's nice that we've had that sort of variety, you know. We've had that variety even on a flight of this length. Ocean, that beautiful Buller Gorge, lush. Those tree ferns I was so excited about. .20 wind in this valley, Jerry, is that right? What have we got at Hangar Springs right now? I'll just check windy. $10 knot westerly at Hangar Springs right now, and don't crash into the hill, Matthew, please. Fly the airplane. Fly the aircraft, please. Sorry, I got very slow there as I was concentrating on other things. Oh yeah, this valley. So we're only about 5 nautical miles north now, so we're almost there. Almost there. I think a stream of about 2.5 hours is usually pretty good, so that feels about right. 27 concurrent viewers. Hello, viewers of the stream. Hit us up with your helicopter questions and your helicopter news and your helicopter excitements, your helicopter roadblocks. Tell us what you think. Got a bit slow there. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, getting a bit more vegetation down here and these little, what are these called? Gullies? Yeah, gullies. Oh, someone stopped. So when we land, Bill is going to... Bill's still with us? I hope so. Whoa! That's the external view, Matthew. I thought it was in the drone camera. Oh my god. Oh, incompetent piloting. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's just get all that fixed up again. Okay, external camera. And now look, see if Bill's still with us. I'm not sure. Trying to get... Well, okay, let's not crash into the ground there or the power lines. I'm hoping Bill might suggest a Tasmanian route. So Tasmania will be nice as well because it's a good time zone for me in Australia and for people in New Zealand, I think. And we just get a few people in Europe at the start before it gets late, and it's a good time zone for America as well. North America, I should say. So Tasmania will be good, and I'll do more in New Zealand. I mean, the South Islands is endless. And if Simon's going to do a huts add-on for anywhere, we will definitely go there. Definitely go there. Oh, how great will it be if we get those Fiordland huts on the MSFS marketplace so that Xbox users can participate as well. Alright, looks like about 4.5, is it 4 or 5 nautical miles an hour? Wow. Get the speed right. So we're still just 3,500 to 3,700 feet. You're excited about using the Miltech mission pack more, Jerry. Okay, so the Miltech mission pack, I have not done a review of that yet because I'm waiting for this update. So they said they said next week, and that was that is surely 2 weeks ago now. So I don't know quite what's happened to their update on the Miltech Mission Hub. So when they have done that update, I will do a video. The angle that I will do, because I'm not really a mission creator, I don't really have the kind of game design kind of skills, I think. I mean, it looks like it's quite powerful, right? There's lots of different styles of triggers that you can use to trigger events. Like, the angle I think that I would do is like how to create quick missions for oneself, yeah? So I've got an hour on my hands, I feel like doing a quick search and rescue off the coast of, name your favorite coast here, right? So how long does it take to set up a mission? And what's it like then to go and fly it? And so when you're doing that just for yourself, you don't need all the different triggers and stuff, you know, because you're not, the game aspect is not so important. You're just, what's important is the ability to just get the scenario in a place where you want to operate, right? And I think the interesting things then are putting the event, the activity, get my head tracking back on, in a kind of a zone so that you have to go and find it. So turning off the pointer, stuff like that, so that the game so that the simulator doesn't just point you to where to go. So you need to go and find it. I think it's better. And yeah, so look, anyway, so I'm gonna do a video that just to how to set up like a quick experience. And we'll be a right-hand turn here to get down into... There it is there. There's the fall-off. It looks like Divine Soma. That is Bill. So Bill is still here. Great. That's the valley to... That's the ridge to get us down into... Or the cliff to get us down into Hangar Springs. Yes! So yeah, so that when you do have an hour up your sleeve, or 90 minutes or something, that you can just pick your own adventure using the Miltech Mission Hub. That's the sort of angle I think I'm interested in. So I guess I sort of look at the kind of videos I would like to consume as the sort of helicopter flight simming that I like. I sort of assume that I'm probably on the right path because I'm getting viewers. Yeah, Jerry, it's late, isn't it? It's funny, I don't know quite what's happened. Oh, this is a cute little gully going down to Hangar Springs, which we can see down the bottom. Fredericks, you have the Cowan Sim 500E, and you're wondering if it's worth getting the Taog 500C. Is it that much better than the Cowan Sim? Well, so what factors might influence your decision here? So what sort of simulation do you like? Taog's Hangar has a bit more of a retro vibe to it, and they always have. That's just their shtick, right? That's their house style. They pay a lot of attention to the flight model. It is also a machine that is made natively in MSFS 2024. Alright, so if you're in 2020, Fredericks, then it's not an issue. You won't be able to use it anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. Right? Oh, we're in Hammer Springs already, so where is this field? We need to... it's 1,000 feet elevation. We're at 3,000 now. I'm going to overfly, and it's a 10 knot westerly still, so we'll approach from the east into the westerly breeze. Hello, Hammer Springs. Haven't actually spotted the field yet. God, I must be close. Is that it there? So, those are some factors that you would be having as part of your consideration for whether you might like to purchase that extra add-on. So the vibe I'm getting from your question is that, money's not unlimited and you're not going to buy everything, which is completely understandable. Flies better, says Jerry. Yep, I mean, these things are really subjective. Why can't I see this field? I'm over it. That is, I'm directly overhead. So that's the field there, allegedly. I don't see a single building. Oh, there it is. Now I see it. There are the gliders. Oh, God. Why could I not see that? So I'm going to do a left and a left and a left to get back onto it. So let me see the shape of it. Oh, it's just... There it is. Now I see it. Right. Midlife's got it. Alright, so we'll just go left and left and left. Fine. Yeah, so look, I'd agree with Jerry. This has got it's got a real feeling. The Taog's 500C, a good one. Right, is everything ready here? I've got my head tracking on. I've got my landing light on, and I'm just doing a loopy left-hand turn to get back around onto what I think is going to be the runway field direction, which is a strange way of expressing it. I've lost it again. It's so tiny, this one. Just looking for Royal the helicopter. So no one else has got a problem. I'm the one who's lost. Here we go. Left and left. And here we go. Last left-hand turn. There it is. Okay, good. With the Fredericks, with the Taog's machine, you do get some little extra add-on kind of fun, like you get things like crop spraying and Bambi bucket kind of functionality, those sorts of fun things. Right, I'm going to already throw the brakes on here. So, people who have flown the whole way, and thank you for being such incredible participants, I would like to know your feedback. So apart from me having a terrible experience at the start with the wake turbulence, what did you think of that as an experience? And people watching on the stream as well. Anyone, really? I just want to know what you thought and what we need to do to make it fun and interesting and a good experience. Where am I going to go? I'm sorry, I'm just turning around on the active. That's very disorganized of me. I just want to sort of nudge in here. And we're going to get Bill's recommendation, hopefully, for some places to fly in Tasmania. Right, I'm just going to finally actually maybe try and do a proper setting this machine down for the first time today. Now I'm going forwards. Oh dear. As usual, the difficulty in 2D is you just don't get a very good depth perception. Right, so head tracking off, and throttle down, and breathe. Head tracking off, I said. Why is that so wonky? Oh, and that's great. That's great to hear. Thank you for saying that you had a blast, and Andrew too. Thank you. Loved it. That's great to hear. Look forward to more. Big fan of the morning time slot. Yeah, well, Andrew, it's because, you know, like I said, it's because of the time zones. I mean, for me, in Australia, I'm setting my alarm for 6 a.m. on a Sunday morning, and I'm starting the stream at 7 a.m. And I think that works really well for picking up a few European and North American viewers. And we get the benefit of being able to pick up, yeah, sort of morning time New Zealanders and early risers in Australia as well. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty good time zone. I don't know if you've got any kind of experience with looking at these things on YouTube, but YouTube tells you, or tells a creator, what time their audience is active. Oh, I've just dislodged my stick. My stick has just come loose. I'll tighten that up later on. So, you know, my audience is most active overnight for me. So I'm not going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and do a live stream. I'll probably annoy my neighbours. Me talking away like this the whole time. So, I think, yeah, the time zone's pretty good. So I'm glad it suits the people who have joined today. And a good bunch of people here. And yeah, and Bill, I'm going to be looking for your comments on this. I'm not sure if I'm in touch with you on Discord or not. You can look me up. It's pretty obvious. You can see me on all the different channels. Oh, look at Jerry's touchdown here. Yes, Jerry. Yes, very soft. A little bit too soft. Nice work. Nice work. Bill, look me up, or just put some further comments on the stream afterwards, and I'll be interested to know what you think. I mean, the possibilities are endless. It's a bit like New Zealand, really, isn't it? I mean, you know, where is not beautiful in Tasmania, really? Really. So we'll do something there. I mean, there's always possibilities in New Zealand. I mean, the possibilities in New Zealand are endless as well. Look at all these excellent machines and all these fine people. Thank you for making this a really great experience, people. Jerry. Love your feedback. Oh, so Bill, so you're in the you're in the 500C, Bill, and you stressed the machine and broke the engine. Huh. Because I didn't feel I was pushing mine too hard. And like, obviously I was conscious of the fact that other people were flying the 500C as well, and I didn't want to, you know, break it for other people. Interesting. Interesting. Whoa, Guillaume. Nice spin there. Awesome. Peak pleasure. Peppermint flavour. Yeah, Ken, sort of 2.5 hours is good for a stream, isn't it? Huh, Bill, the throttle is supposed to be governed. Yeah, you repeatedly broke the engine. Yeah, weird. Yes, peak pleasure. High speed pass. You repeatedly broke the engine, Bill. I don't know. That's a bit of an odd one because as I said, like if mine was, I feel like I wasn't pushing my one. Then I don't know quite why your one was breaking so badly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not quite sure why that would happen. curious. And yeah, Jerry, go ahead and fly and away. You have fun. Absolutely. Do what you like. The only time I was telling people to do anything was to turn left or turn right. So if you want to go low or go high, you do what you want, people. You do what you want. I had to go. I felt I had to go high so that people could see where where I was going. Hopefully that was useful. I don't think anyone got too lost. That was fine. Yeah, down on the deck at 200 feet. Yeah, absolutely. It was fun doing those tight turns in the Buller Gorge. That was excellent. And Fredericks, yeah, I'm so pleased that you have been enjoying the tutorials on the channel and that you caught the live stream. It's always a bit sort of hard to publicize these things. Like, I can put a post up. Well, so the way it works is I can create the live stream, but in advance I schedule it, but then YouTube doesn't really seem to promote those to people. So then I can create a post, and to that post I can attach the scheduled live stream, but then I don't think hundreds of people see those either. So look, I do what I can. I think when the stream is actually live and people go onto YouTube, then they see it. So I think YouTube tends to only promote it when the stream is actually going. That's just what YouTube does. Yeah, Ben, thank you so much for posting those in Discord, as Owen said. And Owen, really great to have you join in as well. And maybe one day we'll get a Discord channel. I'll do a private group or something. And for long-time supporters, we'll have a bit of a chat. Be fun to have a chat with Simon, actually, being a creator who knows what he's doing. Especially when we're in territory that he knows well, like his huts and his hello Guillaume, and his his excellent sceneries that he's made, for us all to enjoy. Andrew, I mentioned it in my last video that raised my awareness. What did I mention on my last video? The streams, doing the streams. What if I shut this thing down? Do you know what? I don't think I even remember how to shut this down. Well, I mean, I could just close the fuel. I get that. No, that's the wrong way, Matthew. 0. Get that landing light off. Oh, Andrew, yes, yeah. Well, look, I think I need to do... I mean, my first streams, I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, no one ever does, but... my first streams, I didn't really know what I was doing, so I'm sort of gradually figuring out what to do on YouTube, you know what I mean? So getting there. I think I'll do a live stream. I'll try and do one every 2 weeks, maybe. Sometimes the helicopter scene gets a bit quiet, and when there hasn't been a new release for a while, people don't quite know. People go off helicopters for a bit. It's actually true, that happens. I've noticed that happening. The scene went very quiet this year in March and April and May, before the MH60 pack dropped. Actually, no, correction, before the Taog's 500C dropped, then things really started to heat up. That really opened up the market again and got people energized. That's my reading from where I am. That's what I saw. That helped to sort of get people back in again. And I mean, people like me doing the helicopter content, I think helps excite people. I mean, I'm responding to demand, but then it also helps to raise awareness as well. And so, yeah. So what am I saying? Doing the live streams, I think, is, yeah, like, at a busy time like this, yeah, I should probably try and aim to do them every couple of weeks. I did one 2 weeks ago in Yosemite. That was fun with the S76 and the 500. I wouldn't mind doing some more S76 flights. They're not... You have to sort of find the right route for them. I mean, I know you can do it. You can fly them anywhere, really. There's someone flying right on top of me. No? Oh, it's just my shadow. Sorry, I thought it was someone else's rotor. Yeah, Andrew, it was a great route today, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I just made that up. I mean, I don't think I really planned that with any great sort of knowledge or anything. I mean, the reason I chose the route actually was that Westport is a handcrafted airport in MSFS 2024 and 2020, I suppose. So that just seemed like a good starting point. I mean, all these other ones have been generic, and I haven't used any other scenery. I like to keep things really open if possible, so that people can choose, you know, on their own terms, and they don't need any kind of special stuff to join. That would be different if, you know, Simon's able to get something like the Fjordland pack up on the marketplace. I mean, if that were to launch there, then we'll do a stream and try and get, you know, do a group flight or something. Yeah, so earlier this year, a bit of uncertainty around the move between 2020 and 2024, Andrew. Yeah, earlier in the year. I mean, I don't know. This is my personality, I suppose. I haven't touched 2020 since the day 2024 launched. I'm the sort of person who just... I'm a sort of a naturally built sort of optimist, and I sort of look positively on things, even when they're not going well. Why do I make myself laugh so much sometimes? But, because, I mean, let's face it, like, the 2024 launch was a bit of a mess, we know that. But, like, within a few days it had settled down, and then it was just getting all the, you know, the inevitable updates that any simulator would need. So for me, it sort of felt just fine, and, like, you know, I was less concerned with compatibility of previous updates, because I was making videos straight off the bat on all the default and built-in content. You know, so I had lots of videos on the Cadbury and the H125. Oh, Jerry, you uninstalled 2020 today. I was thinking I might actually do like a bit of a video, because, you know, I mean, I personally hate those kind of clickbaity titles, like, you know, why is 2024 so broken, or how's Microsoft messed this up this time? You know, like, I don't really enjoy that kind of baiting of the audience. Just not what I'm into personally. But I thought, what can I do for 2020 is just like put up something like, why is MSFS 20? Whoa, that was a fast approach. Who was that? Why is 2020 so broken? And, like, you know, I just do not want to go back to a time where I had to download all of this content. This is madness. I mean, the streaming is just such a better way to do it, and that you can fly anywhere in the world, and you don't have to prepare stuff. You don't have to update things. It just does it for you. It streams it as you need it, and I don't even have a particularly fast connection. It's just so much better now. So much better. I mean, the streaming is like, it was so unpopular, but it's like, it's just made for a much better experience. Is that Peak Pleasure who's like trying to do all these high-speed passes? Nice work. Yeah, Bill, a massive improvement in Sim Update 3 for you. Interesting. You're happy with 2024? Yeah, I guess I've had no choice, because I sort of committed to it and just didn't go back. Yeah, I just think of those times in 2020 with do you remember the Cadbury? You try and hover it, and it would just like trampoline on the ground. It would sort of bounce up and down on the ground. You sort of try and land it, and it would just sort of go boing and sort of bounce up and down and up and down, and it was just hard work. The ground effect was weird, and the ground contact was strange in 2020. I don't know if they ever got around to fixing any of that kind of stuff, or whether the attention's all just in 2024 now. I know there are still sim updates in 2020, but I just, yeah, I prefer to focus my attention on the new stuff. I think that's generally where people are at. I surveyed the channel here on YouTube and said, what simulator have you used most in the last few weeks? My audience said something like 74% 2024, 13% 2020, and then the rest were X-Plane and DCS. And they were pretty small numbers compared to the other ones. I mean, that's my audience, right? So that's not representative of all forms of reality. But it's interesting, yeah, and it evolves, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things go. And so, I mean, look, this part of the conversation started with live streams and how I do them and where we do them. So yeah, so 2 weeks, I think, yeah, it'll be good if I can just keep that up every other week. It's coming up to summer in Australia, so it'll be nice for me to get back into my outdoors hobbies. So I'm not just only doing the indoors stuff and sitting down. It's good to get outside and get a bit more physical exercise. Bill, you don't miss the broccoli trees, agreed, or the stretched vertical textures. The new AI generation of vertical surfaces is fantastic. Yeah, well, I think we saw some of that in the on some of the high-res textures in the Buller Gorge today, didn't we? I thought that was looking fabulous. I mean, Simon commented on that as we were going past. He was talking about the high-resolution mesh. So that's coming together really well, and it's just improving all the time. As I said, you don't have to download it. It just happens. When you do choose to fly there, the simulator does it for you. It's working really well. I don't miss those broccoli trees either. The vegetation in 2024, I mean, I'm using the Bijan pack, the Seasons Enhanced, to, you know, lower the height and to thin out the vegetation a bit so you can see a bit more of the ground. I think it's better. See a bit more variety in the vegetation. Who's still going here? You know, I love the fact that just like seasonally, what is this? Is this a wheat field? Like, if I advance the seasons, the wheat would disappear and it would turn into, you know, it would turn brown, and then it would be like windrows and stuff. Like, it's just little touches like that you hardly even notice on a normal flight, but like the dynamic seasonal crops and stuff just add, like, just little touches like that are just really nice. You know, for helicopter pilots, you know, the simulator needs those kind of ground level details. Hello Gizmo, haven't spotted you in the stream yet. What have you got? An H125? Yep. Oh, I don't think I've seen that livery before. I haven't tried that one yet. Nice. Yeah, the simulator's just yeah, we're watching now. Simulator's just looking better and better all the time. I love the little enhancements that people like Bijan give it. And the attention, you know, the fact that there's someone kind of working almost full time on enhancements and taking out unpleasant photogrammetry and replacing it with, you know, more realistic scenery, and, you know, all the good work that people like Simon do. Why are the planes no longer displayed correctly, Kubi, sorry. Don't know. What do you mean? What planes? What planes are no longer displayed correctly? Okay, DN Kiwi, what kind of controller do I use? I can show you. So, is my webcam plugged in? I can show you what kind of controller I use. I just did a video about it last night. Let's get this over here. And let's see if this is going to work. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, overhead. Yep, there we go. So I haven't had this switched on for the whole stream, but here it is. I have just got this new Windwing kit. So this is a Windwing Orion 2 HOTAS kit. I bought it secondhand off a viewer of the channel here in Australia. So it's expensive if you buy it new. Although I notice it seems to be a lot of specials for it, so if you keep your eye out for that. I've taken out the springs, and so the only spring in this is the rubber boot. It has got so many hat switches and stuff on over here, and I've got it doing all this kind of stuff here. And do I have that switched on this one still? No, maybe not. So I love being able to do things like being able to control all of this kind of stuff with my sort of controllers, you know, doing the nice camera moves and stuff as a content creator. Being able to do all of this, I never had enough joysticks and controllers to be able to do these kind of tidy moves like this. It's a bit fast. Need to slow down the speed of the camera. So yeah, so I've got this. I bought this new, well, second hand, but this new kit, and it's been wonderful. Yeah, Ken, you are excellent. You've been a very generous consumer of these streams. Thank you for your support. Very grateful for you and sticking with us. And to you too, Andrew. Bill, great to see you on the stream today. Thanks, everyone. Really great to have you. And I'll answer a couple more questions. I'll answer questions for as long as people want to keep asking them. So, yeah, so that's the setup I'm using. That's the setup I'm using with my new setup here. I've got these two throttle controllers here ganged together. Very smooth operation. As you can see, I've got these so that they're reversed, so that I pull collective here on that. And that's working nicely down here. I've got it so that I've got one of these. Watch this throttle here. I've got that on a slider. So I like having that there. I haven't quite figured out how to get this. I thought I had that throttle release on one of these buttons, but that doesn't seem to be working right now. Sort of messed that up somehow. C130 stream is not displayed. Balatu. Oh, Jeremy, hello. Yeah, the the Sidewinder is on the floor down there. The force feedback too. Yeah, come. The museum piece. I mean, this thing. I mean, it deserves a medal for its longevity, but you know, the plasticiness of it, and like, it's a little bit grainy in the middle of the range. I can feel it's a little bit clunky. Maybe the little motors inside it hanging on to the machinery inside a little bit too much. I don't know. I've never opened up inside here. I had to open it up to blow some air out of the axis sensor. God, it feels so plasticky compared to my to my new one. But yeah, so yeah, maybe I'll put it on eBay and see if someone wants a second-hand force feedback too. I mean, it still works. It's just like, it's just nowhere near as good as the modern technology. Nowhere near as good. All right, you go down here. Yeah, so this thing's amazing. I'm thrilled with this Windwing Orion 2 that I bought secondhand. So it's doing me really good. I have managed to somehow loosen this. I don't have a Z-axis controller, but I need to lock this a bit better down here. So I've just oh, that's better. That's got it. So yeah, fix that up a little bit better. Oh yeah, Jeremy, well, it would have been nice to have you. Yeah, we had fun. I had an absolute mess at the start because I didn't realise I was supposed to have wake turbulence turned off, and we had all these people in the stream, and I was getting a total slideshow of a experience. So that was unfortunate. So I had to restart, and I had to reboot the whole simulator, and so it was a real slow start. That was a pity. So that's all still going. By the way, I've got I've got another axis down here. I've got that on the rotor brake, so I can hold that down there. Is that visible? I can pull this here, and as you can see, it just puts it onto the rotor brake axis, and I can control it like that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So cool. So you can just hold just a little bit of... seems that I can't hold just a little bit of rotor though. It just is either sort of on or off, but it says it's an axis. Anyway, it's way better than what I had before. Way better than what I had before. So very happy with that. DN Kiwi, what is the scenery I'm using? This is default Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 scenery. This is purely default. The only thing is different is I'm using Bijan Seasons Enhanced, which might make your trees look different. That's the only thing that's different. Otherwise, this is 100% default right now. So we had a beautiful flight earlier on up the Buller Gorge, and so that was all default. And our friend Simon was commenting in the channel and in the stream here, and talking about how that it has been improved, the resolution. They're gradually rolling out high-res mesh. No impact on frame rate, apparently. Well, not for us. Not like the wake turbulence. which was a complete disaster. So, yeah, so I was almost going, oh, I think I might have to call the stream off. So, yeah, luckily that didn't happen. So, yeah. So, yeah, D and Kiwi, this is 100% default. How about that? How about that? How far we have come, hey? How far we have come that we... I'm trying to get rid of that input viewer now. That we get a sim that looks that great. Hello, Uncle Ben. Don't think I've seen you in the stream yet, so saying hello to you. Look at those mountains. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? And just, as I was saying before, those little touches like the crop fields, dynamic with the seasons, excellent. It's a great way to fly, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Oh, Gizmo, you finally managed to catch up at the end after having all the wrong settings. Oh, no. Oh, no. Were you at the start, but you... Oh, dear. Okay. What wrong settings did you have, Gizmo? Now, DN Kiwi, Queenstown does have handcrafted scenery in MSFS 2024. So you can enjoy that right now. Is that what you meant? Oh, Gizmo, I see you over there now. Yeah. Wow, we are pretty spoiled, aren't we? That we can just fly basically anywhere in the world like this. It's pretty special. Pretty special. Oh, multiplayer aircraft weren't set to all. You couldn't see us. Yeah. I don't quite understand. Can someone explain why? If you've got live weather on, live time on, live everything on, that if you have live on, you don't see anyone. Live players, you don't see anyone. That doesn't quite make sense to me either. Why does it have to be on all players? I would have thought that live would have been sufficient to show you the other people who are live. I don't quite understand that myself. So if someone's got a clue about that, I welcome your answer. I wonder if people go gliding here. Oh, Kiwi, you meant adding all the helipads around Queenstown. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I agree. I would love to see that too. Gizmo, now you just need to figure out why none of the aircraft are showing just nameplates. Oh, no. Oh, Gizmo, you're having a real time there, aren't you? I don't know. I mean, you need to own the models for the aircraft to display properly. I think if you don't own the aircraft, at least it will show you something. Can someone confirm that? Like, if you don't have the 500C from Taog's, what does it show you instead? So, Jeremy, yes, there's a setting show aircraft in close proximity, but I thought that was only like... I thought that was like to stop aircraft from going through you. Like, I thought that was like meters rather than... Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, look, so DN Kiwi, Simon has done an incredible job with his Fjordland helipads pack. And he's thinking he might do one for that. Oh, for you it was showing you right. Sorry, three thoughts there at once. He's thinking he might do one for that region that we're flying in today. So Buller Gorge around there, that'd be awesome. They have some more huts and helipads to land on. That'd be awesome. So Andrew, for you, you own a llama, and so my 500C was showing to you as a llama. At least it's Taog's, so at least that was right. At least that was right. Yeah, Jeremy, I'm not sure either. So I'm not sure. I can't. I thought close proximity was you turn that on when you don't want people to clip through your own aircraft. I thought that's what that. You know what? We can test it. We can test it. I can do that in settings. I can. Is it on online or show aircraft? I'll turn that off and go back. Yeah, so we've still got so midlife Rex over there. I'm just going to just slew over. Yeah, so it just fades out midlife Rex when I'm like one helicopter's distance away. So that's what happens there. That's what I think the close proximity is for. I think. At least it's a helicopter, not a Bonanza. Yeah, taking us right back to 2020. I know. That's what it was like, wasn't it? Like, yeah, it would just show hovering aircraft, like airplanes. It was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, Gizmo, at least you can follow the nameplates of the next one. Yeah. From what I understand, it's supposed to substitute default models when you don't have the specific one. Yeah, well, it should do, shouldn't it? That's what you'd hope for. I agree. I would hope that for you and for me as well. But Andrew got a llama for my 500C, so yeah, no one else has said what they got instead of mine. So yeah, interesting. Interesting. At least it's a helicopter, not a Bonanza. So true. So true. I guess I'll oh, I can leave that close proximity on, that's alright. So yeah, I did an emergency turning down of some details before when I was having a bit of a panic trying to get the simulator to work. That was the wake turbulence incident. Maybe I'll just leave these on high. It looked perfectly fine. Sometimes I think we're addicted as simulator enthusiasts to turning everything on to ultra to see how it goes, and then kind of refusing to turn it down, you know? These are okay. I'll just leave them on there, aren't they? Balance here. I could turn that up to... I wanted to run it on TAA because I'm getting really fed up with the frame generation at the moment. I'm finding it running not that great at the moment, the frame generation. For AMD, but it was fine today after I relented and turned it on. Yeah, the 500s displayed the correct liveries. Well, you're saying, yeah, it's good, isn't it? My running gag of describing them as flavours of sweet things. That's my spearmint flavoured helicopter right there. Oh, yuck. I can see the frame generation right there. It looks terrible. It looks... I don't remember it being that bad. I can see the kind of the shadows on the rotor. Ugh. That's ultra performance. Oh, sorry. I've turned it the wrong way. So maybe I'll put that on quality. You can still see it a bit. At least it doesn't affect the windows so badly on the helicopter. Yeah, I wanted to run it on TAA, but it's you can't run. Well, I can't run TAA in. Can I still see it? Interesting. You can still see it here. Actually, the shadows. Interesting. Yeah, TAA is going to look better, but it's going to come at some cost. I can't run it in cities or busy airports. TAA just can't do it. Doesn't work. Just get horrific frame rates. Well, where are we going to go next time? So Bill's going to work on a Tasmanian flight plan for us. These ones here are fun in the highlands of Tasmania. So you can sort of fly in Hobart up to Cradle Mountain or something. It's not the highest resolution scenery up here, but it's a fun flight. We covered a fair amount of ground today, you know. Like we did Westport, Murchison, Nelson Lakes, and down to here, Hangar Springs. I mean, we covered quite a bit of ground, and we did that in 2 hours, and I've just been chatting ever since, so, yeah. Oh, yeah. Balatu, yeah, DLSS on a 5090 in VR. You got a nicer setup than me. No frame gen. Yep, nice. I've got a what have I got? A 7900 XT. It's confusing because the AMD CPUs and GPUs have similar kind of numbers. So I get confused. Well, that's a pretty tidy hobby you've got going up there, Rick to the max. Now, the fact that I don't see a type under Rick's name there, does that mean that it hasn't matched? Because it has the other ones. Like Midlife Rex it has, but Rick to the Max it has not given me the rest of the nameplate details. Why is that? Was it just too close? No? Not sure. Another mystery. Well, stream, this has been a real pleasure, apart from that wake turbulence disaster. Really grateful for people dropping in. Lovely to have people for whom I have such great respect. Balatu and Simon calling in. And to everyone who flew the entire route, amazing commitment. Love that. I'm very grateful for everyone's patience while we got that wake turbulence thing sorted out. Love the fact that we've got like a real profusion of ideas for coming to do more streams in the future. Love that. Look forward to having you on another one. Next video from me, hopefully, if Miltech update their mission hub, we'll have that one up maybe next weekend, if they do it this week. And otherwise, keep up your helicopter flying, people, and tell me what your adventures are. Give me your ideas, and well, give me ideas. Don't give me your ideas. Just keep talking. Give me ideas for I'll listen and turn them into either streams or videos and make it happen. That's what a community is. It is good, isn't it, the default scenery? It even includes rubbish bags. Great. Well, people, I am going to call it. So this has been a really spectacular adventure. Let's do a nice slow zoom out. Gizmo, Bill, Midlife, Rick. Got Crawdad over there in Hangar Springs. Maybe went for a coffee or something. It's kind of what I feel like, to be honest. Look at that. This scenery. What a place to fly. I could just look at that forever. Although, you know, coffee calls. Thanks for calling in, Jeremy. Always a real pleasure to see you. So come anytime. Anytime. Thanks, people. Take care.